not 30. So all you have to do is to write the number. Questions? Clear? And then also, guys, if the correct answer is a number, please do not write it in word form. Write it in number form. Okay? Questions? Do we have questions? Okay. All right, next one, Nikki. Can you answer? Type your answer in the chat. Type your answer in the chat. Let me know if you sent it. Send it to everyone. You need the, what do we need, Yuki? What do we need? You need the postcode. Okay, so what is the postcode? Let's see. So the correct answer is, you haven't sent your answer. Send your answer. Send it to everyone. Type and then send. Whitfield is not a postcode. What is a postcode, guys? What is a postcode? It's a number, right? So it's zip code or postcode. So if you happen to see the word postcode or zip code, it's part of your address. So normally it's at the end. So it could be alphanumeric. So when you say alphanumeric, combination of letters and numbers. Sometimes postcodes can also be numbers, just pure numbers. Okay, so someone said 7755 and someone also said 5577. Which one is the right one? It's actually double five. So when you say double, it means 2 5s, right? So double 5, double 7. Okay, so I need someone to read this. What's up, Kat? Can you read this, Kat? Okay, and then? Okay, so there you go. So double 7, double 5, 7755 is actually the distraction. So the correct postcode is double 5, double 7. So again, listen carefully. Okay? Questions? No questions? All right. Okay, so since there are no more questions, so I need everyone to get a sheet of paper. So let's do a quick listening practice before I give you the full test. Everyone, grab a sheet of paper. If not, then pull up a notepad. Notepad app from your device. Okay, so I'll be asking someone to confirm if you can see my screen. Okay, let's call someone from online. Let's have, okay, Midcom HD. Can you tell me if you can see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, all right. So I'll also be playing the recording for a few seconds. Please let me know if you can hear it.
Listening practice test.
Okay, there. Can you hear it? Juan, can you hear it?
Clearly.
You can? Is that a yes?
Sure, of course.
Okay, all right. So I'll give you 1 minute. Look at the question, study. Number your paper from 1 to 5. Again, number your paper from 1 to 5. Read the instruction. The instruction says, what's the instruction? Mom, can you read the instruction? Instruction, how many words? How many words? No more? Okay, so your answer should not be more than 3 words and or a number. Are we good? Shall we start? Okay, so let's begin.
Let's turn to section 1 of listening practice.
This is section 1. It should be easy.
Section 1. Listen to the conversation between a Japanese student and a housing officer and complete the form. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5. You will see that there is an example which has been done for you. The conversation relating to this will be played first. Yes, what can I do for you?
My friend is in a homestay and she really enjoys it, so I'd like to join a family as well.
Okay, get some details. What's your name?
My name is Keiko Yochini.
Can you spell your family name for me, please?
Yes, it's Yochini. That's Yuichini.
The student's family name is Yuichini, so that has been written on the form. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Yes, what can I do for you?
My friend is in a homestay and she really enjoys it, so I'd like to join a family as well.
Okay, let me get some details. What's your name?
My name is Keiko Yochini.
Can you spell your family name for me, please?
Yes, it's Yochini. That's Yuichini.
And your first name?
It's Keiko. Keiko.
That's Keiko Yuchini. Okay. And you're female. And your nationality?
I'm Japanese.
Right. And could I see your passport, please?
Here it is.
Okay, your passport number is JO6337. And you're how old?
I'm 28 years old.
Now you're living in one of the colleges. Which one?
Willow College, Room 21C.
Right, 21C, Willow College. And how long are you planning to stay with Homestay?
About 4 months, longer if I like it.
And what course are you enrolled in?
Well, I've enrolled for 20 weeks in the Advanced English Studies because I need help with my writing. And I'm nearly at the end of my first 5-week course.
Right, so you've completed 5 weeks and you've enrolled for another 15 weeks. That's about 4 months altogether.
That's right, about 4 months.
Before they continue their conversation, look at questions 6 to 10.
All right. So number 1, let's have look at. Look at number 1. Can you spell? What's the first name of the lady? Okay, let's have Liên. Spell. Do not look at other answers. E. Again, Keyii. Okay. Okay. All right, number 2. Can we have someone from online? Let's have minute 1, HD. Number 2.
Number 2 is JO6337.
Okay, thank you. Next one, number 3. Let's have Trami, 1124. 1124.
chat.
Okay, can you spell? Or type your answer in the chat. Type it in the chat. Okay, while waiting for Kami to send her answer, what about number 4? Number 4, I know that. Kami, send your answer for number 3, okay? Come on. 5 weeks. Okay, what about number 5? What's that long? What about Dan? Number 5. 4 months. Okay. Kami, send your answer. Your answer is the only one missing here. Send it to everyone, Kami. No answer? Okay, who would like to help? Number 3. Yeah. So what's the course enrolled? So what's the name of the course? We're looking for a course. Name of a course. Anyone? Dindo? What is your answer? You missed it? What about 20 weeks? What is your answer? Number. Name of a course. Can you give me an example of a course? Course means subject. Subject that you study at school. So your answer is physics? An example of a course. Yes. So what's your answer here? Number 3. Who has a different answer? Yes, that? Number 3? You don't know? Okay, from online. Minho? Any answer? I'm sorry. Juan? I'm sorry, no. Great guys. I messed up with your name. Yes, we have Juan. 0725 Juan.
Yeah.
Yes, what's your answer? Number 3. You missed this. Okay, Min Juan, HD. Min Juan, do you have an answer for question 3?
I heard that it was English training or something.
Okay, so let's just say English training. All right, any other answers? None? Okay, let's listen again. Let's try to check if your answers are correct and which ones were not or are not. And what are the right answers?
Complete the form. First, you have some time. Think that there is an example which is being done for you. The conversation relating to this will be played first.
Yes, what can I do for you?
My friend is in a homestay. She really enjoys it, so I'd like to join a family as well.
Okay, let me get some details. What's your name?
My name is Keiko Yuchini.
Can you spell your family name for me, please?
Yes, it's Yuchini. That's Yuichini.
The student's family name is Yuichini, so that has been written on the form. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Now listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Yes, what can I do for you?
My friend is in the homestay and she really enjoys it, so I'd like to join a family as well.
Okay, let me get some details. What's your name?
My name is Keiko Yuchini.
Can you spell your family name for me, please?
Yes, it's Yuchini. That's Yuichini.
And your first name?
It's Keiko. Keiko.
Okay.
That's Kate.
Keiko. Not Keiko. 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 There. So this one is not correct. Incorrect spelling.
Yuchini. Okay. And you're female. And your nationality?
I'm Japanese.
Right. And could I see your passport, please?
Here it is.
Okay. Your passport number is JO6337.
Okay, correct.
And you're how old?
I'm 28 years old.
Now you're living in one of the colleges. Which one?
Willow College, room 21C.
Right, 21C, Willow College. And how long are you planning to stay with Homestay?
Okay.
About 4 months.
How long will you planning to stay at Homestay? So that's actually question number 5, right? And then she said about 4 months. So the correct answer is 4 months.
It's longer if I like it.
And what course are you enrolled in?
Course.
Well, I'm enrolled for 20 weeks in the advanced English studies because
Okay, so what's the name of the course? Advanced English Studies. So the correct answer for question number 3 is advanced English Studies. So there. Okay. Next one.
he'd help with my writing. And I'm nearly at the end of my first 5-week course.
Okay, all right. So the length of the course is actually 5 weeks. Okay, so there you go. So from 1 to 5. So did anyone get 5? I don't think anyone got 5. Okay, I need you to use your Zoom. Raise your hand if you got 3 and up. Raise your hand in Zoom if you got 3 and up. Let's count how many people. Do not put down your hands. Because I'll be counting how many. So you only have 9? 9 people? Okay, alright, so this is the first half of section 1. Let's move on to the second half. I'll give you time. Read the questions. Number your paper from 6 to 10. Again, number your paper from 6 to 10. Okay, we ready? Okay, let's start.
Nancy should look at questions 6 to 10. As you listen to the rest of the conversation, complete the form by filling in the numbered spaces 6 to 10.
Okay. Do you have a preference for a family with children or without children?
I like young children, but I like to be with older people. You know, I like someone of my own age.
Okay. And do you smoke or drink?
No and no.
Would you mind being with a family of smokers?
Yes, I would. I don't like smoking. I'd rather be with a family of people who do not smoke or drink.
Okay. And what about pets?
Oh, I love animals. I'm a veterinarian, so that's fine. The more the better.
All right. Now what about you? Are you a vegetarian, or do you have any special food requirements?
No, I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't eat a lot of meat. I really like seafood.
And what about your hobbies?
I like reading and going to the movies.
Do you play any sports?
Yes, I joined the handball team, but I didn't like that, so I stopped playing. You know, I played tennis on the weekend with my friends.
All right. Let's see. Name, age, transport. Are you familiar with the public transport system?
No, I'm not really, because I've been living on campus. I've been to the city a few times on the bus, but they're always late.
What about the trains?
I like catching trains, they're much faster.
Well, let's go and check on the computer to see what I've got. Listen, would it be okay to leave this with me? Could you come back after class this afternoon?
Yes, of course.
I'll check my records and I will give you details this afternoon.
Thank you for your help.
It's a pleasure. I'll see you this afternoon. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, let's answer. All right, number
That
6.
is the end of section 1. You now have half.
Okay, so let's have, can you read number 6? Read number 6.
Which kind of members vehicles prefer?
And then the instruction, what does it say?
Mark together that represents the correct answer.
Okay, so how many answers are there should be in number 6? You have to have 2 answers. If you only have 1 answer, then no point. And if you make a mistake on either of the 2, you also will not gain any points. So this is only worth 1 point. Okay? What's your answer?
Answer is
A and B. Okay, next one, number 7. 7 to 10 is sentence completion. Let's have number 7, yes, Mon? What is your answer? Okay, C. Okay, next one, number 8. Can you call someone? Call someone. Okay, yeah, number 8. All right. Next one, number 9. Call someone. Okay, that, number 9. Okay, number 10. Call someone. That, call someone. Okay. Volunteer. Number 10. Who wants to answer? 10? Pong? Pong? No one answered 10? What about online? Anyone who could answer number 10? Can you raise your hand? No one? Huang, 0725.
Yes.
What's your answer? Question 10.
Well, answer is this afternoon.
This afternoon? Any other answers online? No one? Okay, let's listen again. So for question number 6, you need to find the 2 options that the girl prefers. What do you prefers like? So what type or what kind of, let's say, accommodation does she want to say?
Young children, but I like to be...
Okay. Do you have a preference for a family with
Okay.
children or without children?
I like young children, but I like to be with older people. You know, I like someone of my own age.
Okay. And do you smoke or drink?
He likes to be with someone on her, or let's say with her own age. So letter A, many young children. Is that the right option? Not really, unfortunately. Okay, next one.
Oh, and no.
Would you mind being with a family of smokers?
Yes, I would.
Okay,
I don't like...
family without smokers. So letter B is correct. Okay, she doesn't like to be in a family with smokers and drinkers. So this is one of the answers. So we need one more.
Like smoking, I'd rather be with a family of people who do not smoke or drink.
Okay, there.
Okay. And what about pets?
Cats.
Oh, I love animals. I'm a veterinarian, so that's fine. The more the better.
Okay, so what's the right answer? Letter? Letter B. So she's a veterinarian, and the more the animals, the better. So the correct answers are B and D. Okay. So let's continue number 7.
What about you? Are you a vegetarian, or do you have any special food requirements?
No, I'm not a vegetarian, but I don't eat a lot of meat. I really like seafood.
Okay.
And what about your
I
hobbies?
really like seafood. So this is correct. Number 8.
I like reading and going to the movies.
Do you play any sports?
Yes, I joined the handball team, but I didn't like that, so I stopped playing. You know, I played tennis on the weekend
Okay,
with
so
my
she just
friends.
plays tennis. All right. Next one, number 9. Okay, she would rather train. So this is sentence completion, right? So if your answer is train, does that make the sentence correct? Not really. So grammatically speaking, if your answer is train, the sentence is not correct. You need more. All right. So let's listen.
All right, let's see. Name, age, transport. Are you familiar with the public transport system?
No, I'm not really, because I've been living on campus. I've been to the city a few times on the bus, but they're always late.
What about the trains?
I like catching trains, they're much faster.
Well,
She said they like catching trains. So she would rather not catching. She would rather catch. Okay, so catch the train or catch trains. Okay, so catch the train or catch trains. Next one.
let's go and check on the computer to see what I've got.
Why
Listen.
can we not use ing? Because we have the word would. So modal verb. So what's next after modal verb? It has to be a verb in base form. So she'd rather catch the train.
Would it be okay to leave this with me? Could you come back after class this afternoon?
Yes, of course.
I'll check my records and I will give you details this afternoon.
Thank you for your help.
Okay, so
It's
the
a
2
pleasure.
months.
I'll see you this afternoon.
Okay, so details information this afternoon. Okay, so there you go. All right, now what I need you to do is to tally your score. So I need you to combine your score from earlier to your score here. So this is a total of 10 points. And then send your score in the chat. You don't have to send it to me. You don't have to send it to everyone. Send it to me. Send here, guys. Send in 9.0. Send here, guys. So again, tally your score. Check your scores. Out of 10, what did you get? How many points? How many have not submitted their scores? Paul, did you submit your score? Your score? Submit. What about name, the other name? The not so big name. What's your score, dear? Did you answer? You did? Trami, 10 points, dear. Combine your score from earlier. Actually, the highest score is 8. And most of you got 7. So not bad. So again, if you can, try to not have too many mistakes in section 1, because the more answers you have for section 1, the more correct answers you have for sections 1 and 2, the easier that you can hit a higher math score. Alright? Questions? Do we have any questions? Okay, are you ready to take the test? No choice. Okay, everyone, keep your phones. keep your phones, everyone. Okay, so let's check first if everyone can hear the recording. Okay, let me have someone from online to confirm. Min Huang, HD, let me know if you can hear the recording, okay?
Section 1.
Okay, there.
Okay.
You can hear the recording? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you. All right, so this is the link. Again, everyone, no phones on your desk and on your laptop, your phone, your phone. Put your phone in your bag. You should not be keeping your phones, guys. No phones on your lap. All right. Okay. Really open. Let me know if you can open it. You can. Are you in the first page? Not yet? Everyone has to be in the first page. Because I can only play the recording once only. You have to see the first page, not the login page. You have to be logged in. Are we all good? Okay, so let's start.
You will hear a telephone conversation between a travel company employee and a customer. First, you have some time to look at questions 1 to 5. You will see that there is an example which has been done for you. On this occasion only, the conversation relating to this will be played first.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. This is Talia from Paradise Travel Agency. Is Robert Goddard there?
Yes, speaking.
The man says that he is Robert Goddard, so Robert Goddard has been written in the space. Now we shall begin. You should answer the questions as you listen, because you will not hear the recording a second time. Listen carefully and answer questions 1 to 5.
Hello?
Hi, good morning. This is Talia from Paradise Travel Agency. Is Robert Goddard there?
Yes, speaking.
I'm so sorry that I made such an early phone call, and I'm calling to ask a few questions about your most recent vacation. Could I have 5 minutes of your time?
Sure thing.
Great, thanks. Now, I see here that you visited Melbourne. Was this your first visit to Melbourne?
No, I have actually been there twice before.
I see. Now, what would you say was your favourite part about Melbourne?
Well, I did like seeing the exotic wildlife, and there are great sights to see. But I have to say I was most impressed by the amazing weather.
Yeah, the weather there is amazing. Which of the sites listed as part of our official tour did you see? And of those, which was your favourite?
First I saw the theatre, which was beautifully designed. It was not nearly as cool as the town hall though. The building is a huge part of Melbourne's history. Definitely my favourite. I saw the aquarium too, but wasn't too impressed.
I see. Yes, people often have great reviews of Town Hall. Now, I would like to ask you about your dining experience. Did you enjoy the food there?
Absolutely, I loved it.
I'm glad to hear it. Could you tell me a little bit about what you most enjoyed about the food?
Being such an international city, I loved the variety. I could find any type of food I wanted, whether I wanted seafood, burgers, or anything else. You name it, and they had it.
Did you drive to Melbourne?
No, I flew. I thought about going by train, but in the interest of time, I decided to go by plane.
Right, I see.
Before you hear the rest of the conversation, you have some time to look at questions 6 to 10. Now listen and answer questions 6 to 10.
And would you mind telling me whether you are under 20, between the ages of 20 and 40, or older than 40?
It would be nice if I was still under 20. My vacation probably would have been quite different. Actually, though, I just turned 41 last week.
Oh, happy birthday! So, did you treat yourself and fly first class?
No way. I would love to have a budget that high. I'm more in the mid-range income level. I wasn't always, though. I spent much of my life in a low-income household.
I see. That answers my next question then, of income level. And what was the purpose of this visit?
I had to go there on business a lot before and decided I would go there for tourism this time.
I see. And what is your occupation?
I am mainly a computer programmer. I also write for a travel magazine on the side, which is why I visited Melbourne before, but it's not my main source of income.
I see. Wow, it sounds like you work a lot.
Yes, I am very busy, which is exactly why I took a nice week-long vacation to Melbourne.
I completely agree. Would you care to comment on your accommodation?
My hotel was a good value. Staying in the city can get really expensive, so it was nice to find such a good price for the location and quality. I'm glad I didn't end up in some cheap motel in the middle of nowhere.
I'm glad you didn't either. Well, thank you for taking part in our survey, and I'm glad you enjoyed your vacation.
No problem. Take care.
That is the end of section 1. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 2. Section 2. You will hear a talk about the main points of interest and the improvements made in the area. First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15. Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 15.
Thank you all for coming to our community meeting. As you know, we're excited to unveil our improvement plan as we look forward to the influx of tourists in the summer months. I'll start with a quick overview of the main points of interest in the area for anyone who may not quite know his or her way around yet, and then I'll get to the improvements made. First off is my favourite, the Science Museum, which is on the corner of St George Road. If you have not visited yet, I encourage you to go before the busy season. It is absolutely spectacular. There is even a flight simulator you can try out. Just west of the Science Museum is the National History Museum. It's a site not to be missed as well, with each floor devoted to a different era in our nation's history. There are special exhibits for children with interactive games and fun history lessons too. If you're looking for parking, it is available on the intersection of Queen Street and South King Street in the car park. Standard hourly and daily rates do apply. The best place for souvenirs is the shopping mall, though it gets extremely busy during peak times. You can get there from the tube or the entrance on Timber Road, just south of Cornwall Road. This area has students everywhere, usually from the primary school across the street from the shopping mall. Classes often take field trips and engage in guided tours through the area. So that's the overview of the main sites, and hopefully by now I've given you a general idea of the area.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 16 to 20.
Now I'm going to outline the improvements we have made in our efforts to make the experience even better for each and every one of our visitors. You probably noticed when you first drove into the car park this morning that there is now additional signage to help avoid confusion. The directions were not entirely clear at first, so we have increased the number of one-way signs indicating the correct direction of traffic flow. Not far from there, in line with our mission of giving back to the community, we constructed a brand new playground for the primary school. It is really something to be excited for. The equipment is state-of-the-art and includes swings, a small climbing wall, and even an obstacle course. Now we'll head north and take a look at the Science Museum. In response to our feedback from past visitors to the museum, there is now free information available outlining not only upcoming IMAX showings, but also natural wonders like meteor showers, eclipses, and other cool natural events. The Science Museum isn't the only museum improving the experience of its visitors. The National History Museum has added an entire new wing to its facility to accommodate the large crowds of people gathering to see the Civil War exhibit, Inventions Timeline exhibit, and other wonderful sections of the museum. The increase in space will definitely give a more calm, comfortable experience for visitors. And finally, remember when there was actually a line at the mall entrance from the tube station? It was terrible trying to get anywhere from the tube because foot traffic got so backed up sometimes. We have addressed that by adding another entry point into the mall from the other end of the platform to disperse the crowd. So those are the major improvements we have made. Clearly, having too many people that want to visit and enjoy what our community has to offer the public is a good problem to have, and I am confident that we have made the changes necessary to accommodate the growing interest in the area. As always, we welcome any questions, comments, or concerns about the new improvement plan. In a few minutes, I will open up the floor for questions, but you can also contact me or any other board member by email or through the city website. Thank you for coming, and I now encourage you to stay for the questions and answers panel occurring between now and 10:30.
That is the end of section 2. You now have half a minute to check your answers. Now turn to section 3. Section 3. You will hear two students called Jane and Mark talking to their tutor about the project assignments for their senior thesis. First, you have some time to look at questions 21 to 23. Now, listen carefully and answer questions 21 to 23.
So, you were both given your project assignments for your senior thesis today, right?
Yes, and we already have to submit our topics next week.
But how could they give us a grade this soon?
No, next week's due date will not be counted towards your final grade. The teachers are just going to read your topic and give you feedback.
Oh, I see. So first we should come up with our topics, and then what?
Well, once you know what you want to study, you need to think about how you'll study it. You need to decide on your research methods. The methods will be the main part of your paper.
What about the results section?
Well, I can give you feedback on that, but you will be the one carrying out an experiment, and thus will have to produce the results on your own. What I would like to do today is practice writing research papers before you even begin your report. I'll give you samples of old data from past experience, and you can practice writing results and drawing conclusions.
I think that would be really helpful.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of extra work, but I'm sure it would make our actual project easier.
You're exactly right. So let's get started. First, let's try this simple experiment on fruit flies. Read the information and then take 25 minutes to summarize a results and conclusion section. That's really important. Pay attention to the time limit.
Okay, does it still have to be 6,000 words?
No, don't worry about that.
What if we get off topic?
I wouldn't worry too much. You'll have so much information to write about that it should be easy to stay on topic.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 24 to 30. Now listen carefully and answer questions 24 to 30.
But what about other sources?
Well, for this assignment, you can use the one from your textbook. In your actual paper, you should find old experiments that support your topic.
So do we need to find different types of sources? For instance, should I be conducting lots of interviews to use in my paper?
No, there's no need